The deadliest war in Greek mythology, 10 years, thousands of deaths, an entire city erased, started because of an apple. One single apple. This is the Trojan War, the pettiest conflict ever recorded. Let's go. It starts at a wedding. All the gods are invited, except Eris, goddess of chaos, which in hindsight was asking for it. Eris shows up anyway and throws a golden apple into the party. On it, 3 words, to the fairest. 3 goddesses immediately claim it. Hera, queen of the gods. Athena, goddess of wisdom. Aphrodite, goddess of love. And they demand that Zeus decide who's the most beautiful. Zeus, who is many things but not stupid, refuses to answer. Instead, he delegates the decision to a random mortal, a shepherd prince named Paris. The goddesses don't even try to win fairly. They bribe him. Hera offers power over all of Asia. Athena offers victory in every war. Aphrodite offers the most beautiful woman in the world. Paris, a certified genius, picks Aphrodite. He just made 2 goddesses his eternal enemies, for a girl he hasn't met. Small problem, the most beautiful woman in the world, Helen, already exists, and she's already married to Menelaus, king of Sparta, a guy you do not want to upset. Paris visits Sparta as a guest and leaves with the host's wife. Depending on the version, Helen falls in love or gets taken. Either way, she ends up in Troy and Menelaus ends up furious. Here's the genius part. Years earlier, Helen had so many suitors that all the kings of Greece swore an oath. Whoever married her, everyone else would defend that marriage forever. So when Helen disappears, the oath activates. Every king in Greece is legally required to go to war. 1,000 ships sail for Troy, for one woman, because of one apple. Among them, Odysseus, king of Ithaca, who tried to dodge the draft by pretending to be insane. It didn't work. Remember him? He matters later. And the Greeks' secret weapon? Achilles. Basically invincible, except one heel. His mother dipped him in magic water as a baby, holding him by the foot. She did not think this through. The Greeks arrive at Troy and hit a wall, literally. Troy's walls are massive and the siege begins. It lasts 10 years. 10 years of raids, duels, and stalemate. The gods pick teams like it's fantasy football. Hera and Athena help the Greeks, still salty about the apple, while Aphrodite and Apollo back Troy. Year 10, disaster. Achilles, the Greeks' best weapon, gets into a fight with his own commander over honor and a stolen prize. He rage quits the war and refuses to fight. The Greeks start losing badly. Achilles' best friend Patroclus can't take it anymore. He puts on Achilles' armor to scare the Trojans and rally the Greeks. It works until he runs into Hector, Troy's greatest warrior. Hector kills him, thinking he just killed Achilles. He killed the wrong guy, and he just signed his own death warrant. When Achilles learns Patroclus is dead, he stops sulking. He goes berserk. He returns to battle and carves through the Trojan army like it's made of paper. Then he calls out Hector, one-on-one, in front of everyone. Hector's own family begs him not to go. He goes. First, Hector panics and runs. Achilles chases him around the entire city 3 times. Homer really wrote a foot race into his epic. Then they fight. It's not close. Achilles kills Hector, ties his body to his chariot, and drags him around the walls in front of his family. Ancient Greece did not do subtle, but Achilles doesn't get to enjoy it. Soon after, Paris, yes, apple guy, shoots an arrow guided by Apollo. It hits the one spot that matters, the heel. The invincible Achilles dies from the mythological equivalent of a stubbed toe. 10 years in, the walls still stand. So Odysseus proposes the most ridiculous plan in military history. Build a giant wooden horse, hide soldiers inside, and pretend to leave. The Greeks burn their camp, sail away, and leave the horse at the gates with a note. Basically, sorry for the war, here's a gift. And the Trojans bring it inside. One priest screams that it's obviously a trap. A giant sea serpent eats him mid-sentence. The gods wanted Troy to fall. That night, while Troy sleeps off the victory party, the soldiers climb out, open the gates from the inside, and signal the fleet, which never actually left. Troy falls in one night. The city burns. After 10 years, the war ends not with strength, but with a lie. And Helen, she goes home with Menelaus. After 10 years of war over her, they just get back together. Awkward boat ride home, probably. And that's the Trojan War. an apple, 3 jealous goddesses, 1 bad decision by 1 shepherd, and a civilization erased. The Greeks didn't write this as a joke. They wrote it as a warning, pride and pettiness scale. As for Odysseus, the horse guy, his reward for winning the war is a 10-year trip home from hell. That story is on the channel right now. Subscribe, because next time we go darker. Before Zeus ruled the world, his own father ate his brothers and sisters. Literally. See you there.